Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. We have a problem we need to solve today. We need to see if powderized charcoal will flint and steel ignite. Then we need to see if powderized charcoal saturated paper towel will flint and steel ignite. A subscriber challenged me on my last video. He asked me, how can you have a title like How to Flint and Steel Ignite Uncharred Materials if you're using ashes? Because ashes is just full of tiny particles of charcoal. And I told him that there's a difference between the flint and steel ignitability of charcoal and charred punkwood. They're not the same. But then I was going off of some 10-year-old research that I did way back then. I got a big chunk of charcoal that was completely out, but it had just burned in the hobo stove. And I tried and I tried and I sprayed it and showered it with some of the hottest flint and steel sparks. It would not ignite. All of these years could I have been taking charcoal, crushed it down into a powder, and it would have flint and steel ignited? That's an 800-degree spark there. I feel pretty sure that it would fail rod ignite with a 2,000 or 3,000 degree spark. So I've got a favorite spot over here where I dump my ashes out, and since we had all this rain, it has washed away all of the powdery ashes, leaving behind the charcoal. It'll be soaking wet, so we'll put it in this char tin, cook that moisture out of it, and then go to work on the experiment. I smell it. I don't see it though. Oh, now I see it. So I used a little sharper chert this time, and it only took what, 5 or 6 strikes? Make sure you can see the stove. I'm gonna set you up over here. I didn't see any steam come out. We'll let it burn some more. I just want to adjust the fuel here. All right. Let's let that cool off. And Then we'll crush it up. I didn't think it was going to put on an ash coating. We'll just have to work with that even though it's not perfectly clean. There's a clean piece. Let's crush that up. That's pretty fine. It could be finer, but let's go ahead and try it. All right, here's a steel made out of a Nicholson file and a new piece of chert with good sharp edges. That's 50. Let's try 50 more. Nope. Okay. Well, I had to do the experiment, but we still have to saturate it into this paper towel. Let's see if we can make it work. Now, let's give it some good hot sparks and see what happens. Nope. So that was a legitimate title to my previous video. Little particles of charcoal that's in that ash do not add to the ignition process at all. I think it's potassium carbonate that causes this technique to work, the fire roll to work with ashes, and ash tinder to work. So let's end this off with, I'm gonna get some cotton and try to fire roll this piece of paper towel here. There might be enough charcoal right here on the board. We'll use this darkest part right here. I had to go get my top board. I was going to turn it 180 degrees and roll it about 5 or 6 more times till I saw that smoke rolling off of there. So, charcoal is ignitable, fire roll ignitable, but I don't believe that it is flint and steel ignitable. Do me a favor now before you leave my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that drop-down list, select all, and do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.